Choosing the right tyres for your four-wheel drive is a pretty important decision. And chances are, if you've done any sort of research online, you've read opinions from people like her, and guys like him.
Now what's important to remember is that it does not matter what four-wheel drive you have or where you use it, the bigger the tyre and the more aggressive the better it is.
Not to fret, we've been lucky enough to partner with Maxxis Australia to help guide you on your decision-making journey. Let's get into it. Well, it's time to start thinking about tyres for the new build. Now, this is obviously the Naughty 40 2.0, and if you haven't seen the big reveal video, I'll make sure to put the link in the description below. Picking tyres for your four-wheel drive can be a very tricky thing to do. Obviously, you've arrived on Maxxis, but what style do you choose from? Not to worry, I've got all your answers coming right up. We've got everything here from the little highway terrain tyre, the all-terrains, mud terrains, and even the off-road competition tyres, and we're going to help you make an informed decision today on what tyre is best for your rig. Let's get into it. The first cab of the rank is a highway terrain tyre. This is the Maxxis Bravo HT 770, and in its application is around 90% on-road and 10% off-road. Perfect for those guys with SUVs, light, soft-duty off-roaders that want to get away on the weekend and that kind of thing. And it's available in a stack of sizes in 16, 17s and 18-inch rims. Now, not all tyres are the same, and Maxxis have put so much tech, design and engineering into this tyre, even from motorsport pedigree. The sidewall is specifically designed to not only be comfortable, but also provide excellent stability in cornering and braking applications, which is perfect when you've got a car full of people. There's also rippled sipes on the corners and the shoulders of the tyre, which is going to help with sort of that wet traction when you need it the most. There's also a multi-pitch tread block design on this tyre, which is going to help again with traction, but most importantly, keep these tyres quiet when you're on the blacktop because no one likes a noisy cabin. There's also these full circumference grooves around the entire tyre, which are going to help wick away water in wet conditions and negate any aquaplaning, again, making them super safe for you guys. So you want a little bit more than a highway terrain tyre, but you don't want to go full out in a mud tyre. Well, this is the Bravo AT 771, and this is Maxxis's quiet all-terrain and carries a lot of technology over from the HT range into this slightly more aggressive tyre. And this bad boy right here in its application is around 70% on-road and 30% off-road, so it's going to be perfect for the weekend warriors or those building tough tourers. And with a bunch of sizes right up to 33s, with some of those sizes having a 3-ply sidewall, not only do you have a whole bunch of different options, but you also have that really nice strong sidewall, giving you fantastic puncture resistance when you're out in the bush, helping you guys avoid those annoying tyre stakes. Now, a lot of the same technology from the HT tyre we see over on this tyre. We've got the same zigzag sipes in the side, which is going to help with that sort of slippery condition grip. We also see staggered shoulder lugs, which is going to help give these tyres, when aired down, a nice biting edge to help propel you through mud, rocks, sand, and everything in between. There's also 4 massive channels running the entire circumference of this tyre, helping eject as much water as possible in those wet conditions, helping keep grip with the surface that you're on. Again, a massive safety thing. There's also the multi-pitch tread blocks that the HT had, helping keep these tyres quiet on the road because no one likes a noisy cab. One of my favourite things is the 3D tread block design in the centre of these tyres too. Is going to help give the tread blocks nice, strong stability, rigidity, and help keep their shape when you do air them down or you do have a heavy loaded vehicle on top of them. So, if you're looking for a little bit more than a highway terrain tyre, but you don't want to go full out to a mud terrain, I reckon the AT 771 is a great option for you. And moving on from the Bravo range, we've got the latest and greatest technology from Maxxis, the Razr range, starting off with their aggressive all-terrain tyre. Now this in its application is 60% road, 40% off-road, so a little bit more aggressive and off-road orientated than the Bravo AT. But this guy is a super sick tyre. Comes in a stack of sizes right up to 37 inches, 3-ply sidewall, which means it's super strong, and with all those sizes, it's going to be perfect for you guys out there building tough trucks, tough tourers, weekend warriors, towing horse floats and caravans, and pretty much everything in between. Plus, being light truck construction means it's load rated, so you can load these guys up with the trailer, with a fully loaded rig, go touring with absolutely no dramas. Now the Razr AT has got so much technology pumped into it by Maxxis, it really is an impressive thing. Starting off with, we've got these unique shoulder lugs, which are going to help bite through all the soft stuff, the sand, the mud, the dirt, the rocks. We've also got these saw edge blocks too, along that shoulder, which are going to help again create a biting edge in all that soft stuff, where an inferior tyre, well, it's just going to get stuck. And those two combined are going to really help protect the sidewall when aired down off-road. We also have these blade-shaped treads in the center, which are going to help with off-road traction and also getting that water out from under the tyre when you need it the most in slippery conditions. The Razr AT also has unique stone-ejecting grooves cut into the shoulders to help get rid of those stones that would otherwise get caught up in between the tread blocks. Plus a super strong carcass construction, meaning this tyre is going to give you perfect stability and performance on road under heavy braking and cornering, and also fantastic puncture resistance. Keeping in that theme, 3-ply sidewall in a lot of the sizes, giving you again fantastic puncture resistance off-road against things like tyre stakes when you're out in the bush. This right here is the Maxxis Razr MT and is the King Kong of the range, their most aggressive road legal mud tyre. In its application, it's 15% on-road and 85% off-road, which means it is about as serious as you can get when it comes to mud terrain tyres. They've got a stack of sizes too, right up to 40 inches in diameter, which means no matter if you're a comp truck guy, a weekend warrior, a tough tourer, or anything in between, they're gonna have a size to suit your vehicle. Plus, they're a light truck construction, which means you can tow, you can fully load your vehicle up, you can really get out and enjoy. On the Razr MT, there's an innovative armoured 3-ply sidewall across pretty much the entire range, as well as an innovative tread compound, which is going to help minimise slicing, chunking and tearing of the tread lugs. When it comes to off-road performance, the Razr MT is all about it. We've got stair-shaped shoulder lugs, we've got a sawtooth sidewall design, we've got deeply sculpted 2-step tread blocks as well, all in the name of off-road performance and traction, even in the muddiest conditions. Now, while this 37-inch Razr MT might seem like the King Kong be-all and end-all, there is one more tyre I want to show you in the Maxxis range that is my personal favourite. The final tyre we're talking about today is my personal favourite. This is the Maxxis Trepador, the M8060. This is a competition-derived, 100% off-road only tyre. You cannot run them on the road, and they are a bias ply tyre. They are insanely soft, ultra aggressive, insane sidewall. These things are just absolute animals off-road, and that is exactly where they belong, off-road. The sidewalls are super soft. They help mold to pretty much anything, rocks, mud, any sort of off-road obstacle. When they're aired down, they're just going to mold around and crawl up it. They also have massive voids in between the tread lugs, which is going to help eject mud, eject rocks and that kind of thing. Plus the directional tread is going to help keep it sure-footed feeling, even on the most insane off-road race trucks. Okay guys, well hopefully today's video has helped you guys make the right decision when it comes to replacing your four-wheel drive tyres. Anyway, I promised the guys here at Maxxis I'd finish the Arvo working in the warehouse. So if you've liked what you've seen, make sure you subscribe, leave a comment. I'll catch you guys next week.